It's starting to grow a little bit more. Well, I'll tell you about it. I'll finally break my in the other year, not 3, not 4, but I think 5 years ago. Also decided to cut it to 3, but then minutes later, I intensely.
Hello guys, it is Tuesday the 9th and the time is 12:46 a.m. Honestly, it does feel like 6:46 a.m. for some reason. You can tell the tone of the sky right now, but it is still blowing outside. But holy heck, it is friggin' blowing. But sometimes you just gotta get a nice view of this at night. And it is well into the next day already, 12:17, and finally we are living a cold, rainy, gray, and dull kind of weather. But look at that. It must have evolved into a rain and snow mix. Now I can see more bits of snow falling down. Like again, this is a rain and snow mix. It has been blowing so much and it is cold. Oh great, you can actually see the snow falling even better now. And because of this weather, the construction has been put on pause. At times yesterday it has been really loud. And you can still see that big pile of wood there and all that they have put up against the wall and the top there. So looks like they are going to make a garage plan here. And it looks like there's not going to be any work going on. So it looks like it's going to be quiet in this area by the time that I leave to the US on Monday. God dang. I mean, this hefty rain and this wind has made this look kind of dirty, but yeah, it is blistery, gusty, and making the snow fall even faster as it precipitates. And yeah, so it's just another day of staying at home today. And I do have a major plan for my gaming channel. I already did do a reaction video yesterday, and my resolution, I can say, my big plan is to do one more drama-based film, a story time video, and as well one more reaction video. Now it has transformed from a rain and snow mix to a fast rain. Like it's been precipitating non-stop since early this morning. Like that's how gloomy it is today, and that's how depressing, dark, gray of a day it is today. And you can tell from the smoke coming from the chimneys, it is blowing, and all the work here has stopped. You see, even in this building, the workers are like, I don't care. Well, the guys in the other place still being constructed, like that's yet halfway done. The other two buildings look like they're almost completed, but even these guys are, I don't care about the rain, just keep going. But yeah, it is a very gloomy day today. This is that time of the year that shit can happen. And I have been talking about the other day about my hair and why I trimmed it this short. Like in the last 2.5 weeks, we've been having temperatures waddling around between 10 and 16 degrees Celsius. If I want to say in Fahrenheit, then between 50 and 61. And today it has made a slide of a drop, and like I trimmed it this short. You could tell from my videos when I was doing the workout finals, well, the second and the third days of this workout finals, and I look like an egg. Like it's starting to grow a little bit more. Well, I'll tell you about it. I'll finally break my silence about this and I'll talk about it. So it's a bit of a curse that I have had with January 2nd. I said a lot of times that I in like the second day of the month. Like it's currently January 9th, but I have had a lot of curses with January 2nd over the last few years. Like last year on January 2nd, I went to the Lifetime Fitness Club. I spent a good amount of time on the treadmill, but then I have been onto the walking
the jogging thing for only 2 minutes, and man, like my hips ached, my chest even ached, and that made me go through a very short training. The year before that, on January 2nd, I could barely even get out of bed until 11:30. It's like I feel so drunk from the night before that. Sometimes I say this thing that you mentally get a stroke, hardly able to get up, but freaking crazy. And then the other year, not 3, not 4, but I think 5 years ago, also on January 2nd, I went out and I got into a big argument in the traffic just over a pedestrian walking sign. And that guy was a freaking crazy dude. And that's the curse that I've been having with January 2nd. This time I have been totally frustrated, and there's you see how there's a glass there, but it isn't even over there. So if you may notice, like usually we would have curtains around this point, but I wanted to take them off just this one time. And like my mom asked why did I take them off, and I said like I could leave it this way, like it's better, it's the way that I prefer. But then some minutes later, the intensity just escalated, and I said, like, I don't want to go through this anymore, and I bashed my pad on the glass that is in the cupboard. And the glass broke, and for the rest of the day, Mom didn't speak a single word. And then I started to think, what a crazy shit start to the year, and then I shaved my head, just out of frustration. Okay, so you can see this shaving kit here. Oh, okay, yeah, it doesn't work when you have it on charge, but let's see how it... what's gone wrong with this thing? Well, nevertheless, so if you use this shaving razor, if you use it like this, then it's like you're going bald, but there are certain ways that... Okay, so this is the 9mm clipper, which would shorten my hair size to 3, but I also have this tool that would make my hair size 4, and this one will make it 1, this one will make it 2, this will make it 3, and this being 4. And also the shaving razor that I would use for when I'm shaving my beard. I mean, usually I shave every 3 or 4 days, but sometimes over the winter I just grow a little bit more and I would leave it for 5 days. But just this intensifying day, I grabbed the hair trimming razor, and at first I decided to cut it to 3, but then minutes later I intensified my thoughts, and at the end it was a very hard decision, and I decided to shave it all from front to back, from left side to right side, and I look like an egg. Like, you can tell that my hair is still very short right now, but I was like a Humpty Dumpty when it came to day 2 of the workout finals. Like, now it's starting to grow a little bit more, but like that was a crazy, frustrating day. And that's the curse that I've been having with January 2nd. Like, December 31st is a day that you get together in the living room, make a nice dinner, have a cake, and then celebrate the new year. And you wait till midnight, do a countdown, and then the new year arrives, and then you make a list of wishes that you want for the year, make a resolution, and then January 1st, you just chill, settle down. But then the second day, like January 2nd is when for me it comes to be a curse. Like, my OCD hits me so hard on January 2nd that that's what's been making it a curse all these years. But man, like, that's just how cursed January 2nd is for me, and that's the kind of OCD that it gives me, even thinking about it. Well, it has rained even more, and holy crap, look at what has happened here. My goodness, it is sprinkling out here, folks. Like, if you see the rooftop of this apartment here, like, just look at the bucket that has this plant. It's been knocked down. Like, the bucket with the tree, with the soil, it's been knocked down by the wind. Absolutely ferocious. We barely had any snow here throughout the winter last year, but we did have quite an amount of snow here 2 years ago.
but it wasn't that winter season, but the one before that 3 years ago, where in this street 2 trees had been knocked out and the trunk of it had broke. Over the past day that snowed, the wind knocked all these trees out, and look, they're broken. All of it broken, look. Due to the wind, after all the snow fell down, and you can see that this tree right here, like, look at what the wind has done to it. Now it's leaning on this apartment here. But man, this weather has made it really difficult. Anyway, guys, so that's going to be it for today's vlog. It's yet 5:38, but I want to end it there. So what I really want to do is just live the life tomorrow and on Thursday. So I want to make tomorrow and Thursday productive days. Some days that I can make the most of it, and I want to do some activity during those 2 days. Because after that, we will start to prepare to make it back to the US. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.